What's up guys, my name is Drishti and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing the do's and don'ts that you should be following to have better skin. Now, these are the tips that worked for me and it's not necessary that they will work for you as well. To be honest, skincare is about choosing the products that works for you and also the method of application that you use. So yes, that was something that I wanted to mention, and now let's jump right into the video. So the first don't that I have for you guys is not removing the makeup completely. Like, in which century you are living in? We all do that, okay? We all remove our makeup. We care about our skin. Like, seriously, tell me, how do you do that? We wash our face with a good cleanser, okay? And that's enough for us. We don't have to use more product on our skin. Huh? Okay, so this is the assumption that we have to break. Cleanser is not the only thing that we require to remove our makeup. So in this case, I would suggest that go for double cleansing method. Now many of you already know what is double cleansing method, but if you are one of those who doesn't know that, then let me clarify it to you. So double cleansing method is two-step cleansing, in which the first step is to use oil-based cleanser, and in this you can also use coconut oil if you have dry skin. That's something that I use. You can also go for oil-based cleanser that are available in the market. So for example, recently I've come across this. This is from Juicy Chemistry. It is that oil-based cleanser. This is fig maple damask rose oil-based cleanser that you can use for removing your makeup. And this kind of oil-based cleanser will help you to remove and break down the makeup residue that you have on your face. The second step is already known to us, which is using normal cleanser that suits your skin. Now, if you have dry skin, go for cream-based cleanser. If you have oily skin, go for gel-based cleanser. It's simple as that. Fine, I already knew that, okay? I'm not gonna say thank you for that. Huh? So the next thing that I want you guys to avoid is using the product that has paraben, SLS and extra perfume in it, and also using alcohol based toner. I'm not saying that these ingredients are very bad for your skin, but if you are going to use that product for a longer time, this is not something that you should be going for. Instead of that, go for the product which have more of natural ingredient, and also choose the toners which don't have alcohol. So the next don't that I want you guys to consider is choosing the wrong food. If you really want to have glowing skin, then please go for food which are better for your skin. I mean, go for the food that are superfood for your skin. For example, you can go for leafy vegetables, you can go for lemon, like citrusy fruits. Citrusy fruits are great for your skin. They also help you to prevent wrinkles, which is great. And I use vitamin C serum for my everyday basis. I drink as well, I use it on my face. It works really well. So I'm not telling you to cut down the junk food that you eat. Okay, we all love it, we will have it. But just reduce the amount of it and shift to the healthy options. So the next tip is super important, so hear me out. Do not avoid your sunscreen. It is super important. And now you'll be like, hello, do you think we are gawar? I use my SPF. I use SPF 55, okay? It protects my skin. It's more than enough. And you should not be doing that. Because in this Indian weather, we don't require that much of SPF on your skin. That research shows that people in India have more deficiency in vitamin D, which is something that I want to mention because vitamin D is important and we will only get it from the sun. But again, it's not for your skin of your face because the skin of the face is thinnest from your body. You should be taking care of it, as not using the sunscreen will just promote hyperpigmentation, wrinkles, premature aging, and that's the thing we don't want. Then what should we do? I'm super scared right now, huh? Arey ha, thunder, that's what I am here for. So coming to the solution of this, we should always be going for 15 to 30 plus of SPF. And trust me, this is the adequate amount of SPF we will ever need, even in summers. So please keep that in your mind while purchasing an SPF. So the next and the last do's and don'ts and the tip and everything, whatever you can consider it, is not drinking enough water. I know this is something that millions of people have already told you, but please try to focus on the water consumption that you go for every day. If you are a woman, then you should always go for 11.5 cups of water every day. And for men, it's like 15 cups of water per day. So with that, I'm signing off today. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, then give a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell icon, share it with your friend, and let me know what you think. And tell me if you follow any of the tips that I have mentioned. Tell me how you feel about it. Tell me your experience, if you liked it or not, in the comment section below. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.